Hey everyone, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. How's everyone's week been? What have you been doing to keep yourselves entertained at home? I've been working as usual, so I've been pretty busy. And we've been working on a few different things that are coming up this weekend, so we'll probably tell you a bit more about that later on tonight. So tonight we've got Bonus joining us again. We've had them on the show for little short interviews and little chats, but tonight we've got them for a whole show, so we're very lucky. Hi Sam, how are you? You watching from YouTube? How's that all going? Let us know if it's working well. I actually have to call you because it's been ages since I spoke to you. Well, we might welcome the boys into the room because I think they're ready, so we'll bring them in for a chat. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you for joining.
No problems.
Big week for you guys. Really big week.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been waiting for this one for a very long time, and it's just so amazing watching everything come together, all the people coming together, and I'll talk about that a lot in this interview because without them, we'd just be singing without a single because it takes more than just the two of us. So thank you for supporting us. Thanks everyone for supporting us. So.
Absolutely. I think you guys are fantastic, and it's been worth every bit of it. It's been great to be watching you guys. So for those, there's probably a lot. We're going to a lot of platforms tonight. This is the first time that Country Kickback has done this, so it's pretty cool. So we're going through multiple platforms. We've got 5 platforms that we're out live to at the moment. For those that haven't heard your music or haven't seen you guys live, tell us a bit about how you started in music and why you love music so much.
So we started with our music from a young age because we were, growing up as tour babies on the road. So what tour babies were was, helping our mum out on the road. She would always take us. Her one rule was, if you want me to work for you, then my kids have to come with me. So we were lucky enough to share all the fun experiences, all the pillow fights and the food fights and the jokes and the long drives in the hotel rooms. And we saw every part of what it takes to put something on. So we put a show on. And our stepdad Pat, he's a sound engineer, so he was with the staging. So we worked with him a couple of times as well. So we know how hard it is just to set up, gigs and stuff like that. So we really appreciate it. And that's how we started, our love for music and, growing up with a lot of artists like Shannon Owen, Adam Brand and Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham. So, it was sort of in our blood, and it would be disappointing if we could turn those opportunities away. We didn't want it to go to waste.
Absolutely. Did you start teaching yourself music? How did so you go from being on the road to actually playing?
Well, the good thing about being on the road is there's a lot of musos, and they were kind enough to lend their time to start us off, give us a guitar. Adam gave us a ukulele. He used to do that all the time and give us guitars, help us out. And then Sam, the guitarist, would help us out by learning, and they would all come together and encourage. Even if we weren't that great, I don't know how good we were at that age, but they made us feel like we were the best and we could keep going. So thanks to them, that really helped. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. You've got lots of people popping in here, guys. You've got Bruce has said, hi guys, looking forward to the tune tonight. And Brooke's written, hey boys.
Hi Bruce.
You've got lots of people popping in,
hey, Brooke.
which is fantastic. So, well, you've grown up on the road, had all those influences, but as you were saying, the people that you've been on tour with, there's lots of genres there. There's lots of different types of music. What made you settle into country music?
Well, it was only just recently, actually, about a year, 2 ago, when we attended the Academy of Country Music in Tamworth. We did previous academies, like a rock academy. We were really into that stuff because we'd toured with that industry as well. But most of our life, I think we were just blind to it. We were exposed to the country music industry, and I always loved it. And I never thought I would fit in. So when I attended the academy, I thought I'd have to rock up in some snakeskin boots or a big hat. But that wasn't the case at all. They were actually very nice about, I could just wear whatever, and they were just very accepting. And that's when I realized this is it. I really want to be here. And ever since, I love it. I love going to Tamworth. I want to go every year.
It's pretty addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very addictive. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's exhausting but worth it. future rock stars right here, Tony said. So.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Security guard.
Oh, Tony. Is that Tony? Yeah. I know his faces.
There you go.
And cousin Donna's.
Oh, Mum's having
Anthony,
a play.
Anthony.
G'day, Anthony.
So,
Yeah. Mum would play behind the camera, so.
yeah, Mum's behind. Everyone's in the room. We can, all these voices. It's great, and that's what I find I like about. I like all that you do on stage and you sing, but I really like the fact that you guys are very family orientated and you're a whole team. And I think that's really cool, and probably come from your background of being on the road together so much.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that's probably the big part. So you're releasing a single on Monday, and people can get it on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, all on Monday morning. And I'm guessing you'll have some links on Monday on your page ready for people to order, so people can jump over and like the bonus page if they want to order that on Monday. But tell us a little bit about, I guess you've obviously written other songs, but tell us a little bit about this song and why you've chosen this song to release.
Well, this one's extra special. It's obviously our first debut single, and we wanted to make it special. We've done a little bit of writing in the past, but nothing too major. We're only young fellas, and we haven't really done that much, but it's only, everything sort of snowballed after the academy. We went to the Carter & Carter songwriting retreat with Lachlan Bryan and Jetty Road and all those people, and we were there for 3 days, and the first song we wrote was We Don't Need This Town, and it was the song. I didn't have any other ideas except that in my head. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but Lachlan really opened that up for me, and thanks to him, he's just a genius. But we wrote it about domestic violence. The song's about domestic violence, and obviously that's a pretty tough topic to tackle on your one of your first songs that you write, but it's really something that Jackson and we both came into the Carter & Carter retreat and we said, we need to write a song about this. I don't know. I don't have, I feel strongly about this, raising awareness against it. So we sat in a room, we got grouped up with Lachlan Bryan, and we told him the whole life story. And where we were writing it was in King Lake, which was 5 minutes up the road from where it actually all happened. So the emotions, were very real at that point. And, we were just in a little room and, wrote some lyrics on a page and off it went. And then we said we wanted it to sound a bit like a Shane Nicholson song, and I think it ticks that box. So, I'm very proud of the product that we made.
Absolutely. Well, I agree. I have listened to it and I think it's amazing. It blew me away the first listen, actually, because I've seen you play this live and it's really incredible what you've done with it. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you.
So I guess is going through your domestic violence and things, and that's where the song came from. Is that how Be Kind came into things? What made you with Be Kind?
Be Kind was, we would always had those shirts on. Not when we started, but a friend offered them, and we've been wearing them ever since. And it just makes so much sense. It goes along with everything we stand for. So
it started when you played at the Art Centre.
Yeah.
For the domestic violence.
Yeah. So with Being Kind, we wear it against bullying. We wear it against domestic violence. Any other thing, it's just so simple to be kind. It doesn't cost anything, and the main thing that we can say, you may not like someone, but you can always be kind to them, and it doesn't cost anything. So it's just that simple. And we wear these t-shirts to spread awareness, spread the message. I should say, spread kindness. Yeah, it all started. We wear it every gig, and we're proud ambassadors. We're so glad to we're on the website and everything. It's so surreal. There's Jason Mraz is endorsed by them, and Bonnie Anderson, Jimmy Barnes. There's a big group of people that are doing it, especially in the TV world. But it's just it's good that everyone's spreading kindness. But it all started, as Mum said behind the camera. I just remembered we did this one-off gig called Motivate Mums, and it was a charity gig for single mums at the Melbourne Arts Centre, and that was the first time we wore the shirts, and we got all the mums crying. We played a song for our mum that was way too high. People loved the shirts. They loved the shirts and they loved the message and they, loved what we were doing. So it made so much sense that we just, keep on wearing them. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt us, and they're pretty cool t-shirts anyway. So
yeah, I actually think it's kind of a trademark now. Whenever I see you guys live somewhere, it wouldn't look right now if I saw you in something other than big.
We did one gig and Jackson forgot his shirt and it wasn't the same.
Yeah, and then someone we know actually took a photo of me. It was in Tamworth actually, and I was wearing a Cold Chisel shirt because I just went to the gig. And understandable, right? I was so happy. But anyway, they posted it, and I photoshopped it in the comment section. I photoshopped a Be Kind t-shirt back on because I was like, that doesn't look right.
It doesn't. No, it's kind of what you guys do now. I think you're stuck with it now.
Yeah, it's a uniform.
YouTube comments coming in between all the Facebook comments as well. So we've got lots of people popping in. Now, you guys, how old were you when you did your first on-stage performance? Were you really young? I mean, you're already really young.
About 11 or 10. Oh no, that's not
Probably
true.
6. Well,
No.
by ourselves, 10, 9. But
but-
Adam always used to get us up. So
Probably 6 or 5 years old. So
Yeah. No
but I remember we moved to our school and Mum wanted us to get singing lessons, so we were happy to do that. We were always into music, so and our singing teacher said you have to perform in front of the school, and we were terrified. Never been so terrified. It was like performing in front of the MCG for me as a kid, but we did it and people loved it, and I loved the feeling. Oh, that was awesome. People liked what we were doing, so that was our first on stage, and Jackson did that as well. We were solo artists, and then we started harmonizing and singing together.
Well, it all started. Sorry, we're talking so much.
Good.
It started. Our grandparents from America came over on a trip, and they said you should play an Everly Brothers song, and we didn't really know at that point, but we knew that some of their songs because they've got a lot of hits, but. We learned Bye Bye Love, and we started to harmonise together. And then from then on, we can't really be separated unless it's like a music assignment for our school. But, it's great. I feel way better playing with Callum, and I feel so comfortable with him on the stage, So, yeah.
Fighting.
No fighting, no. So, we have like a silent language that we can read each other's minds, so you muck up that talk. He knows about it when I give him a look, but no one else knows. So that's a good thing.
Oh wow! So that's so magical, actually, because I can tell you now, if someone put me on the stage with my sister, we'd fight.
No, we don't do that. We just give each other a look, and then try and keep it positive though. So
that's fantastic. It's so good. Now you guys are sitting there and you've tuned your guitars. Would you guys like to do a couple of songs?
Yeah, we would.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Do you want to do 1 or 2?
We'll do 2. I think.
All right. I'm going to let you have the room, and I'm going to let you have the room, and you can do whatever you want to do. Okay.
All right. So we've got different guitars, haven't we? This is Adam's guitar that he gave us. Oh, there you go.
The first guitar we ever had, really. And this is my stepdad's guitar. If there's any guitar nerds or techie guitar guys out there,
we love our maintenance. So
anyway, I think we'll do We Don't Need This Town.
And
now or later? Yeah. We'll do later.
Oh, actually, so I'll grab a different guitar because those are tuned differently.
Can we do that? Oh yeah. Okay. He's right.
I think we're gonna do Rattle. Take You Back.
Oh, okay.
We've done a different version of Take Me Back. This was one of our favourite songs to sing. It's by John Stevens, or Noiseworks, if you want to say that. But we love the song, and here it is.
Yeah, last time I played this song on the stream, I had to exit because I couldn't hit the notes. So we've adjusted it. Hopefully your ears won't bleed this time, and it'll be nice to hear. So this is Take Me Back by Noiseworks.
Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
something that I can't explain. So I may try to decide to hold it strong, to hold it on to you, to you. Thinking back to you, been a long time. Oh, every night I think of you, such a lonely night. Take me back to you. Take me back to you. Oh, I watched you wave goodbyes and drove away. I didn't know that it would be your last time away. But life ain't worth living if nobody cares. You said that all the time. Oh, I take a step back and see staring eyes. I see you on the daytime. Take them back to you, been a long time. Oh, every night I think of you, such a lonely night. Take me back to you. Take me back to you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, there's our first song. Thanks everyone for listening. I saw Jody popped up on the screen. G'day, Jody.
Jeez,
Mum's behind the camera as well.
And Martine.
I need a
Martini. Martini
Martini
glass.
glass.
Martini glass.
salad says
Salad and martini glass.
But yeah, I need a haircut. I can see my hair. It's like
We're in isolation.
Yeah.
I know, there's nothing I can do about it.
You can get one.
I
You
know.
can get one at the moment. You've got lots of people popping in there.
That's all.
People love your music. Now, I know that you guys have been talking about this on your lives a little bit, but you recorded this song in the studio with Matt Fell.
Yes. He's just, if there was anyone in the world to produce with, he was the one I wanted to choose. We went in about 2016 to Love Hurts, which is his studio, when we had a trip over to Sydney, and actually Andrew, what am I saying? Andrew Swift was recording his first album, so we got to see that, and ever since then he's been in contact with us, which is nice. But I just loved the vibe and the vibe. I loved the vibe and the just how it was. It was just magical, and Matt, he's just a legend. He's just a genius. He sits there and does it all day, and he just turned the song into something so much, different. And I think you guys are gonna love it when you hear it. Yeah.
I agree. I think you've done a really, really good job. Now, you've actually got 2 songs that you recorded. So you're releasing one on Monday, and is the other one coming out soon?
Yeah, so that's
We chose a cover. Mum's given us the thumbs up, so
we'll get it back a bit for the last one.
the second song we decided to do a B-side. It's one
Yes.
of our favorites to cover, and we know the people who sing it. It's a song by McAllister Kemp.
Oh, you're allowed to.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what I was like.
Yeah, just quickly, it's called Fight Me, and it goes with the Be Kind message. It's a very powerful song, and I love singing it as well. So we told Drew that we're going to do it, and he was very pleased, and he sort of started crying, which is awesome. It's just such a great song, and he's been another person in our life that has been awesome, always showing us kindness. So it's great to just,
Now, I've heard you guys have done that live quite a bit, and you get a great reaction when people hear you play that song. So I think that it's going to go really well. So when's that one available?
That is the 30th of April. Yeah.
30th
So
of April.
10 days after. Yeah.
we've got the excitement of Monday, and then we've got to wait 10 more days so we can have you guys.
10 more days, only 10 more days.
The secret's out.
Yeah,
That's-
I know. Oh, we've been trying to.
they're watching. Now, I guess while we're talking about Drew and all these artists that you have got that have supported you for so long, tell us what we've got coming up on Sunday. What's happening
Well,
Sunday?
this is just a dream come true. Everyone, that we've worked closely with has said yes. We've asked them to be part of the stream, and they've said yes. So we've got Sam the Hawkeye Hawksley. He also played in our both of our songs. He played guitar, slide guitar, so you'll hear his parts in there. He's a great friend of our mum and best friend, and he's been, a very big person in our lives. All the lineup of people we've got have had some influence in our lives. A major influence.
Buddy Good, for a bit of a laugh. We've got to switch it up. We love a bit of a laugh. I'm forgetting, but we have Drew McAllister, we have Reese Maston, we have our godfather Adam Brand, lucky enough.
And don't forget Matty Cornell.
Yes. So,
When he's out of the kitchen.
yeah, when he's out of the kitchen.
Yep. Now,
Yes.
I know. So how we do it? That's all going to be from your lounge room out every on Sunday from 7:30.
Yep.
So they can watch that across all platforms, your YouTube, your Facebook.
It's everywhere.
It's gonna be
And
awesome.
That's going to be fantastic. So we're going to be doing some songs for us.
Yeah,
Doing that.
definitely.
And-
Yeah, we're going to be doing some songs. The artists that we've chosen might do some songs, and they'll have a chat with us. It'll just be fun old times like the old days when we were on the road. Some of these people we haven't seen in a while because they live in different parts of the world. So it'll be very, real that we're meeting these people again, and you'll get to watch it. So
Yeah, it's going to be great. Cannot wait. So everybody, don't forget on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Times, because we're just, have the daylight savings now. You can watch it on the pages. You can watch it on the Bonus page, on the Bonus YouTube. You can watch it on the Country Journo page, on the Country Kickback page, or on the Country Kickback YouTube. It's going to be everywhere. So jump on one or all of those pages and like it, and you'll be able to get a reminder. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I just think it's amazing seeing you guys. You've got so many artists backing you. It'll be live everywhere. The comments there. There's more comments coming. Much love, boys. You've got heaps of comments. How good are your boys? You've got, this is great. Yeah, boys, this is great.
Oh, thank you.
You've got so many comments. We'll have to go back through them because I don't know whose pages they're on. That's the trick now. So you guys have got, that's another thing we haven't chatted about. You guys have a YouTube channel that people can subscribe to. But is that Bonus Music?
Bonus
Yeah,
music,
Bonus
yeah.
music.
We've done a couple of videos on there. We're sort of new to that area, but you can subscribe to it. We're going to be uploading more stuff as we go, but yeah, there'll be some content on there.
Absolutely exciting. Are you guys, now this is your first single that you've written, or first single in overall, but the first one that you've written, have you been writing songs since this song? Have you got more in the bank that you've?
Yes, we have not. I haven't really, I keep them to myself, and then I'll show them to Callum because he thinks the same as me, and I'm like, I hope he likes them. But we're in isolation, so
We have plenty of time.
yeah, but mucking around on the guitar a bit, trying to figure out some stuff. But
There's still songs that we did at the Carter and Carter that we haven't, we haven't practiced in a while. But I remember we wrote heaps of songs there. So
Yeah.
we had, we wrote it with different kids in the group. So it was good to have. And there's definitely more songs that we have. We just need to, learn them again.
Have you done a lot of those live already?
Well, on our YouTube,
I think the first video was us doing a song that I wrote at Academy called Makes Me Me.
with David Carter. So
And it was like we were not that big, we were little faces, and
it was only a year ago.
yes, well, no. But we have that one up, and we perform that one at our gigs. But I don't think we just play We Don't Need This Town and Makes Me Me. So
But we've recently done all the APRA stuff and RS stuff, so we're gonna start playing them more. Yes, we
Excellent.
are, Callum.
Yeah.
We're going to start playing them all. But yeah, I guess the answer to your question was yes, we do have more songs up our sleeve,
Yeah.
but we'll have to get back into that.
Yes,
soon.
excellent. Well, it's time now. It's the time now to be writing and practicing. And I can almost guarantee your mum and Pat, I've heard you so many bass guitars. I bet there's never a time that it's quiet in your house.
No, it's
Honestly.
always she's shaking her head.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, we have a drum kit as well. We have a piano,
Oh,
we have
gosh.
banjos and everything. So,
So
yeah.
what do you play? Tell us what instruments do both of you play?
Well, Jackson's good at piano. But all of us, we have a little brother Lewis. He's a really good drummer. So we have a set in the garage, and we have a band, and I can play bass, but Pat's very good at it. So we normally give Pat the bass, and me and Jackson vocals and lead guitar and guitar. We just have a little.
everyone in
It's
this
like
house,
the
yeah.
Partridge Family or whatever you call it. I don't know. But, yeah, I play bass and electric guitar, and we play mandolin, and he plays piano, and
Yeah, just self-taught. I'm not, lash on it or anything. But yeah, I play them.
That's fantastic. What do your neighbours think of you?
Oh, well, we've had like 2 move out. But I don't think it was because of us. Maybe it was. They did complain about the noise a couple of times, but I don't think that had anything to do with it.
I think it was the other neighbours with the drum kit. Yeah. But,
Yeah, the guy next door to us has.
he's a musician, I think, as well. So
So he's alright with it. He's alright.
And they don't complain. So I think we're okay.
You're all right.
Yeah.
That's you wouldn't want to live in my house because my neighbour would not like it. He listens to music whether he likes it or most days. Oh dear. So you guys have got another song for us because we're coming up with time flies on this show. So we're coming up. If you guys have got another song, I might give you the room and let everybody enjoy.
All right.
Do you want us to play?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. We'll play We Don't Need This Town, do you reckon?
If you would like to play that song, that would be great. But it's only.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll play the single. It's out April 20th, as you know.
Sounds a bit better, because it's been through a mix. Our voices.
We're trying to sell ourselves.
I mean, it sounds great.
No. Hopefully you enjoy this. This is similar to what it'll sound like, but it's a whole new world, the actual recording. So we really hope you enjoy it. You can pre-add it on
everything.
Yeah,
Any platform that you can.
We've got a link in our description on our posts. Pretty much all of our posts now have a link to Ditto. You can pre-add on Spotify and Apple Music, and there'll be
Amazon.
There'll be more as the song comes out, but yeah, it's available everywhere. So we'll just get onto the song. This is We Don't Need This Town. This is the one, so we'll play it for you now.
It's hard to think about leaving, and it's always living day by day. The TV's on, the kid who's born, and I hear footsteps from a mile away. Back out things, mama, we don't need this now.
Hi, Cheryl.
Cut those strings, don't let it tie you down. I'm so tired of these courthouse blues. I can see my face on these shiny shoes, but nothing changes. Nobody hears a word I say. I'm too young to leave my case to strangers. Pack your bags, mama, it's time to get out. You know you don't need him anyhow. So let's keep driving, survive deep down where I've been. It's time I don't mind at all. So don't look back, turn back. So it's hard to think about staying. The breeze is blowing and the pines are swaying. South, the carpet's thin and the pain's feeling. I can't seem to watch this feeling off me. Back out things, mama, we don't need this town. Cut those strings, don't let them tie you down. So let's keep dropping, surviving, deep diving, we're arriving in time. I don't mind it all. So don't look back, we took back. Here now you can't chase that. So let's act like we're already gone. Fire up. Let's act like it don't matter anymore. Back out things, mama, we don't need this town. Cut those strings, don't let them tie you down. We don't need this town.
That's it, folks. That's the song that we'll be releasing on April 20th. Available everywhere, as you know. We're so excited. And if you're new to the stream, we've got the Sunday launch with Adam and Drew and everyone. So be sure to hop on there, YouTube, everything.
I was gonna mention that again. So again, on Sunday, guys, you've got Adam Brand, Drew McAllister. Oh, I've got to get this all right. Maddie Cornell, Sam Hawksley, Reese Maxton, Buddy Good, all joining us on Sunday, live from your lounge room for the launch of the single. What better a launch could you get?
I know, it can't get better. I'm so happy. It's a dream. It's so awesome.
Perfect. So Sunday, everybody, from whatever platform you're watching from now, you'll be able to watch it on the same platform again. But I really think, guys, if you're not on the Bonus live now, jump over and like their page, because these guys have got a lot more to come, and it's just you're going to want to follow them because it's going to get bigger. The Country Journo has popped in. I think she might have been watching. The launch is going to be so exciting. She's been doing some cooking. Kate has said, wonderful, love the song, been watching and cooking. There you go. Kate, been watching.
Oh,
She said,
okay.
so there's
the picture of me in the Cold Chisel t-shirt. The one time I wasn't wearing one of these.
That's going to go on. That's going to go on, like the one time that you performed.
Yeah. It'll hold me forever.
I know that we're over time, but there was one thing I wanted to ask. How do you guys go? Because, I mean, we talked about how hard school is and juggling everything, but it must be pretty cool being at school. Everyone must just think, wow, you guys are doing some pretty spectacular stuff. How do you find that?
I think it's cool coming back to school and telling everyone what we've been up to.
And people
see it. Teachers come up to us sometimes and they're like, I saw you did this gig. How's it going? And it's pretty awesome. School's another thing. We're back at school this week in Victoria, and we've been online. That's been another experience, I tell you what. But, it's I like it. It's pretty good.
Do you manage to put the guitars down to do school, or do you have a pen?
Except for music class, where I just mute my chat and I just have a guitar in my hand. So it's hard not to have them.
I've never seen you boys without guitars, honestly.
I know, no one has.
There is something that we wanted to talk about tonight also, and we're hoping we'd get a demonstration of maybe a bit of Irish dancing.
Oh, you put him on the spot. Oh, he's running. If it gets a few more likes, come on.
Come on, guys. I tell you what, if everybody will share it, I'm sure everyone will share it if you do the
Yes. All right, I'm doing it. Wait, is that far enough back? Can you see the floor?
A little bit further.
Okay.
I can't believe this. Oh, hang on.
It's all about the likes.
Right. So basically.
Got the charger cord.
All right. So I actually don't Irish dance, but my family tells everyone that I'm a professional Irish dancer. So I'm just gonna.
On the wall.
I think it's going flat on
It's
us,
all right.
but
Oh,
we can take it off. Oh, this is just great timing. It's turned off. We're straight back on. All right.
I feel like this is just an excuse.
Here we go. Oh, you can't see me feet. All right. Basically, what you want to do is you want a Kath and Kim style, just like that.
You've got to show us some cross leg.
Yeah, you just
I'm
gotta
not-
zebra.
I might give you the room. Oh, not me. Them.
Come on, we need a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
All right.
Come on, do the cross leg thingy.
Okay, so
Wait, yeah.
hang on, let's do.
You have to hold it there.
Hang on, we can't see.
Just
There
tell
you
me
go,
where to hold
there
it.
you
Is
go.
that good?
Just a bit down.
Yeah, that's it. Press
So, all right, I'm a bit
Ready?
nervous.
One,
This
two,
is
three,
not my comfort zone. I'm known for and I could do it with a guitar in my hand.
That's
So
all right, just hurry up.
just high kicks,
Do the
And-
cross-legged thing.
and
come
then
on,
you
come
just gotta like
on.
run like that. And then you can
That's the one.
go
That's the
like
one.
that. So all together, you just go. But that wasn't the best. I'm trembling under pressure here, but it's kind of a bonus.
So basically what you're saying is if the music career doesn't go well, you've always got a career in dancing. Ah, sounds gone. Mike, you got to unmute your mic. Nope. That's all right. They'll figure it out. Well, tonight again, guys, I know we've got a bit over time, but don't forget to head over to the bonus page and like their page. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel. And on Monday, you can order off of all the links and order the song on Monday. We'll pop all the links up again Monday. But Sunday, again, you can watch their launch from their lounge room with multiple artists. And it's going to be fantastic. I don't know if you guys have got sound back yet, but no. Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I'll try this. Has that worked? No, that's all right. Thank you, boys, for joining. And thanks, guys, for joining us again. We will see you all on Sunday with these guys again from their lounge room. But have a great night, and we'll see you then.